Many of you are reaching out to me with messages, and I totally get how you're feeling. I completely understand. I feel it too, and I have been struggling with feeling weighed down a bit as well. So I totally get it. A lot of the church is falling into deception. And for those of us who aren't, we are feeling spiritually, mentally, and emotionally weighed down by what we are witnessing. And as long as we live in this world, we will feel the oppressive spirit of the Antichrist, and it will weigh us down at times. It's unavoidable because we live here in this world, and it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to cry and let it all out, but don't stay there. Let me tell you what Jesus said to those who refuse to fall for it and refuse to fall for the deception, the lies. Let me tell you what he says to those who faithfully stand on his word and don't look to anyone else. Now, I want you to truly listen very closely to the words that Jesus has to say to you today as I read them, and let it permeate and sink down into your spirit and encourage you. Jesus says to his faithful followers and those who will only look at him and refuse to look at and rely on the words of man, the promises of man. To those who are uncompromised and uncomplacent and lukewarm, Jesus says, "These things says he who is holy and who is true, he who has the key of David, he who opens and no one shuts, and shuts and no one opens. I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you have a little strength, have kept my word, and have not denied my name." Jesus sees that we are weak and we are weary, standing here with little strength. That's how the church feels, a bit weighed down. But the Lord says, "Because you have kept my command to persevere, I also will keep you from the hour of trial which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth." So, this hour of trial is coming. We see the signs unfolding right before us as 2025 just rolled in. We know that this is a year, a significant year of Bible prophecy that will be fulfilled. If you've been following along all the years leading up to this, like starting with 5 years ago, we are here. We are approaching the hour. And Jesus says, to you, his faithful followers, "Behold, I am coming quickly. Hold fast to what you have, that no one may take your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God. And I will write on him my new name. He who has an ear to hear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church." Brothers and sisters, listen to me. As we see things begin to unfold this year, right before our eyes right now. It has begun. Things are already being built and already being implemented. And if you didn't watch the videos I referred you to yesterday in my video, please do yourself a favor and go listen. As we see these things unfold before our eyes, and those who continue to not listen to the warnings and continue to stay blind and continue to refuse to look at their Bible to see what is truly taking place and coming to pass, I tell you to let go. Look to the Lord during this great time of falling away into deep deception. Jesus is our refuge and our fortress, and He is with us during this time of great excitement as we know He's soon to return for His church. And while it is a time of great excitement for the believer, it's also a time of great sorrow for the believer as we see this great falling away taking place as a new counterfeit golden age beast system, because that's what this is, being built right before our eyes. The one we've been warning you about for 5 years. This beast system, this new golden age, that is what it is. That is what it will become. And it begins with Stargate. Go watch the videos I referred you to yesterday and do research. It's all right there. This is not a good thing. Meanwhile, let me remind you of the words of Jesus when He said to hold fast to what you have, that no one may take your crown. The meaning of that is to firmly cling to your faith and commitment to Jesus Christ so that no one or nothing can take away the reward and recognition that you will receive from God. Don't let go of your beliefs. Continue to persevere on your spiritual journey to maintain this heavenly reward that is promised to the faithful church by Jesus Christ Himself. So meditate on the word of the Lord, and you will remain strong during this difficult time. I love you all.